Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons.
Fat cat books.
Pete the cat and his 4 groovy buttons. Created and illustrated by James Dean. Story by Eric Litwin. Read by Teacher Mike. Pete the cat has a yellow t-shirt and it has 4 groovy buttons. Do you know what are the colour of the 4 groovy buttons? There is a light blue button, a blue button, a green button, and a red button. It's morning and it's very sunny outside. What is the time in the morning? Do you know? The big hand is pointing towards number 12 and the little hand is pointing towards number 8. That means it is 8 o'clock in the morning. Pete the cat put on his favourite shirt with 4 big, colourful, round, groovy buttons. He loved his buttons so much, he sang this song.
My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 4 groovy buttons.
Where is Pete the cat sitting? Do you know? Pete the cat is sitting on a very comfortable red armchair. Cats will always sit on the most comfortable chair. Pop! Oh no! One of the buttons popped off and rolled away. What is the colour of the button that popped off? Do you know? It was the light blue button. How many buttons are left? 3. 4 minus 1 equals 3. There are 3 buttons left on Pete's shirt. What are the colours left on Pete's shirt? Do you know? There is a blue button, a green button, and a red button. Did Pete cry? Goodness no! Buttons come and buttons go. Meow! Groovy! He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 3 groovy buttons.
Pete the cat is now outside and he's riding something. Do you know what Pete is riding? Pete is riding a skateboard. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. What is the colour of the button that popped off? Do you know? It was a blue button. How many buttons are left? 2. 3 minus 1 equals 2. There are 2 buttons left on Pete's shirt. Do you know what colours are left on Pete's shirt? There is a green button and a red button. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons. My buttons, my 2 groovy buttons.
There's an ice cream van. And Pete bought an ice cream. What flavours did Pete get? Do you know? There's a brown scoop. That must be chocolate. And there's a pink scoop. I think that is strawberry. Pop! Oh no! Another button popped off and rolled away. What is the colour of the button that popped off? Do you know? It was a green button. How many buttons are left? 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Pete's shirt has 1 button left. What colour button is left on Pete's shirt? Do you know? It was a red button. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. He kept on singing his song.
My button, my 1 groovy button. My button, my 1 groovy button.
Make learning to read fun and easy. Go to fatcatbooks.uk. Pete the cat is at the beach. What is he sitting on? Do you know? Pete the cat is sitting on a surfboard. A surfboard is for riding the waves of the ocean. But the surfboard is on top of a car. That's not how you use a surfboard. Pop! Oh no! The last button popped off and rolled away. What is the colour of the button that popped off? Do you know? It was a red button. How many buttons are left? 0. 1 minus 1 equals 0. There are 0 buttons left on Pete's shirt. Did Pete cry? Goodness, no! Buttons come and buttons go. Pete looked down at his buttonless shirt. And what do you think he saw? His belly button! What colour is Pete's belly button? Do you know? His belly button is white. And he kept on singing his song. so good.
My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button. My button, still have my belly button.
I guess it simply goes to show that stuff will come and stuff will go. But do we cry? Goodness no. We keep on singing. Buttons come and buttons go. Visit fatcatbooks.uk to download a free worksheet to go along with the video. Make sure your child is reading and spelling accurately with the Fat Cat Phonics program. Make learning phonics easy and fun with the virtual teacher, which allows your child to learn along with me. T, ant. Complete various exercises. Ant. And read unique stories written by myself, Ant and Fat Cat. An ant is in ink. They're designed to be easily read in the early stages of their reading and will build up your child's confidence. Also, make the end of the lesson revision fun with one of the phonics games. Ant. Download some free lessons now at fatcatbooks.uk.